Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left-Handed Models, and this is my bench build that I'm building for ACME in October. And so I have about 5 or 6 weeks. This is September the 11th. It's a Sunday evening, so I'll be watching football here in a little bit while I'm building, as you will note by looking at this car. And please give me a like and a subscribe at the end if you would. And let's take a look at this. So this is my, hopefully anyway, my ACME build. And it's a Pro Modeler series. And I've done these before, and they usually have more detailed parts, which I'm hoping for. I'm not going to build it as a NASCAR racer. I'm going to build it as number 71 here. Land speed record car. When it was retired from NASCAR in the early 1970s, they took it to Bonneville because the Hemi had been essentially outlawed because they made it, NASCAR ruled that it had to be, I think it was 305 cubic inches, and so it was not any more efficient than a 340 de-stroked to 305. So Buddy Baker and team took it to Bonneville and set some records. And since then, other people have also taken it. Yeah, I bought these. Where did I buy these from? I bought these from Mike's Decals, and I've dealt with him before, and I really like the quality. And here's, it even comes with a picture that shows you how it's going to be. Oh, that's my invoice. Return refund policy. I don't think I need that by now. And it shows you how it looks, whether it's a 71, 73 or 74, 76. And this is a 69, but it's going to work. I know it will. Let's see here. Get all this out of the way. These decals were pretty easy to find, and that finalized my decision to build the land speed record car. And this will be, let's see, this is September the 11th, still for another 15 minutes. And I'm hoping to have this done in time for ACME. We are going to make the, I think it's a 14-hour drive to Cartersville, Georgia, to attend ACME this year. And I'm going to take this along. That's a very shiny piece of plastic. And it's got little dots on the fenders. I'll have to find out what those are. But it looks real good. There's no door handles on it, which is nice for me because I would have had to take them off anyway. Interior panel. That's probably the rear seat, which I will probably not use. And I don't think I will use the door panels. Those are nice ones too, because I really doubt there's any interior on the race car. That's a brace for the interior. It does have the nose. I actually got to see one of these in real life in the 60s when they were brand new. It was at a dealership, of course. Just really wild looking when you're not used to anything with wings. The flat hood, which I think is the correct hood. Those are the standoffs for the wing. The console, horns, steering wheel. I'm not sure what that's for. It looks like a filler panel for a seat or something. I'll have to look that up when I get to the instructions. There's exhaust pipes, which won't be used, of course. Radiator. I'm not sure what this is. Sort of looks like a console, but I really doubt it since the console was on the other piece. Front suspension, steering arms, which probably are posable. The distributor out there by itself. Transmission, and it is a manual transmission, which would probably be a 704, I think they were. Battery, multiple pulleys, heater hoses, interior pedals, rear springs, dash and dash top. Ah, it is prepared with the racing dash and roll bar. Nice. Okay, so this does not have, oh well, it's got multiple engines. So this is probably, it might be a 440. Yeah, by the looks of the intake manifold and the exhaust manifolds, it's at least a 383, but probably a 440. And there's also this one, which is probably a Hemi by the looks of the wide heads there, headers, more roll bar parts. That looks like part of an engine stand. Oh, it must be because there's some other parts of the engine stand. So I guess you can display the other engine on the stand. That's nice. Front seats and chassis. Main part of the chassis. I don't know that the gas tank will stay in that place. There's some narrow slicks, which is nice because they have to fit. I'm pretty sure the rules say they have to fit underneath. And these are tires. And if you noticed, if you saw my video on the Nova, these may go on the Nova. Tail light panels, big old tail lights. Glass with sun visors. I don't know why you'd have sun visors. Oh, it's a Pro Modeler series. So yes, that's a Hemi. There's the steel wheels, and there's custom mags, which look like factory mags. Rear bumper, air cleaner, which probably fits up against, yeah, a panel to feed air. Oh wow, it has some photo etch for the dash, and that looks like an ignition box. There it says Hemi, and that's the Hemi fan. The multi-blade fan moved too much air for the Hemi. The Hemi needed the water to stay in the radiator longer to be cooled. And so there's Daytona stripes, the Magnum air cleaner stripe, and it says 440. And so I will use some of these. And it does have the 426 emblems also. And there's also this dash piece. I don't know which I'll use then for the car, but it's nice decal sheet. So I never know to use which side. I think this is shiny side. And then instructions. And since it's the Pro Modeler series, I'm sure there's a few extra steps here. There's build both engines, starting the interior. Oh, the part I didn't know about is the heater box, which I guess the race car won't need. And that is the brace for the rear of the car in the interior. Stock dash with, I'll bet that's clear or chrome. No, it's got decals on it. Ugh, little tiny decals. That's a stock interior, and putting the engine in, the body on, and then underneath it has the steering box and the lower radiator hose. Nice. Front suspension, rear suspension, tires and wheels, and it shows the non-stock wheels, the non-steelies, and it's got the rear end, front little spoiler underneath the nose, all the hoses in the nose. It has, I imagine that's optional hood hinges. Oh, and that's what the little nubs are for, is to catch these. Those were there because they lowered it enough that they had to cut out the fenders, and so they had to cover it. And then you have the optional steps that's race, and it's all different. Still get the brace though. Still both engines. Now you can build the engine stand, transmission, yeah, interior with roll bar. Boy, this is going to have a lot of extra parts. Now in this case, they use the same seat, but I'm going to see if I can't find the seat from on the internet to see if it needs a racer type seat. But that is very interesting that it's just completely different build. It's got these kind of exhaust pipes, which are more fitting for the headers. It still has front suspension that's similar. It does use the steel wheels that way. This is pretty much the same here. Oh, and that's a PE piece, a photo etch piece for the front grille. That's nice. I didn't notice that in the other part of the instructions. And then, of course, you still have the wing and the little, oh, there's PE pieces for that too. I didn't see those for the lanyards and the hood pins. Nice. And then this shows decals for number 94, which of course I won't use, but it's very similar. So cool. I'm anxious to build this. Now, if I could just build it in time for ACME. Let me see if I can see those. I do not see PE pieces. Oh, that may not be all of them. Oh, and it's not. There's the grill piece. I see. Aha. I don't see the little lanyard things. Oh, maybe that's them up there. No, that says charger. Wow. Oh, and there's the lanyard pieces right there. Wow, those are teeny tiny pieces. Okay. So, I have something to work on. Of course, now you know I have something to work on if you've watched my What Did You Buy Wednesdays. I seem to get carried away sometimes. I know none of you other guys do you? Uh-oh. I'm running out of room and I still have a body to put in here. Okay. Maybe that'll help, but not enough. And let's put those down there and let this box stick up. This is probably what I'll be concentrating on, and I will give updates, but I will not publish my final until after ACME, and hopefully I will also be able to show a little bling from ACME. But one of the themes, or I guess it's the main theme, is 100 Years of Mopar. Ta-da, Mopar. So thanks for watching, and please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.